In this video presentation, we will analyze the similarities and differences between two important laws addressing juvenile delinquency: the Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act of 2006 from the Philippines and the Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention Act from the United States. By examining their legal frameworks, policies, and approaches to juvenile justice, we will gain insight into how each country tackles this complex issue and aims to protect young offenders while promoting rehabilitation. Then let's talk about the similarities. RA 9344 and the Juvenile Delinquency Prevention Act emphasize preventing juvenile delinquency. They include measures for the rehabilitation and reintegration of youth offenders, rather than solely focus on punishment. They both promote the concept of that children in conflict with the law should be treated differently from adults offender in recognition of their age, maturity, and potential for reform. The RA 9344 of the Juvenile Delinquency Prevention Act prioritizes rehabilitation, education, and social reintegration over punitive measures. The law recognizes that juveniles have a greater capacity for change and thus deserve an approach that focuses on their development and reform. Both legislations stress that importance of education, social, and psychological support system for youth involved in criminal behavior. RA 9344, the Juvenile Delinquency Prevention Act, includes provision for diversion program, which are alternatives to formal court processes. This program may involve counseling, community service, or other rehabilitative measures aimed at diverting juvenile offenders from the criminal justice system. Both systems support using restorative justice approach, such as community-based intervention, to help the juvenile offenders make amend and avoid a criminal record. Age of criminal responsibility. A minimum of age of criminal responsibility below which children are presumed incapable of committing crimes or being held criminally liable, while the exact age of differ. Both laws recognize a threshold for when juveniles can be held accountable for their action. RA 9344 set the minimum age of criminal responsibility at 15 years old, though it includes provision for children as young as 12 to be held criminally responsible if they commit serious offenses. Juvenile Delinquency Prevention Act does not set a specific age but advocates for a system in which juveniles under the age of 18 are treated with a presumption of rehabilitation over punishment. And next, the differences. RA 9344 applies specifically to the Philippines and provides a comprehensive system for juvenile justice, focusing on restorative justice, diversion programs, and community-based intervention. It emphasized the importance of understanding the social and environmental factors that contribute to juvenile delinquency. Under RA 9344, children who are found guilty of committing crimes are not sent to adult prison, but are instead placed in Bahay Pag-asa. Detention is generally limited and aimed at rehabilitation, with the goal of reintegration into society. The Juvenile Delinquency Prevention Act discourages the detention of juveniles in adult facility and encourages keeping juveniles in separate, specialized detention facilities. However, the application of this can vary across states, especially when the juveniles are tried as adults for serious crimes. The RA 9344 includes specific training for judges, prosecutors, and law enforcement personnel to ensure that they understand the needs and rights of children in conflict with the law. The law requires that these officials be trained in child psychology and restorative justice practices. The Juvenile Delinquency Prevention Act similarly calls for special training for those involved in the juvenile justice system. The scope and uniformity of training across the state can be consistent.